There's a new beast in town, and his name is Samoa Joe. His name is the WWE Champion. Welcome back, guys, to WWE 2K22 GM mode. We're playing as Raw and Sonya Deville. We are in week 3, and we have a new WWE Champion, and he goes by the name of Samoa Joe. Last week, Samoa Joe challenged Brock Lesnar for the the WWE Championship. Sorry, and it was, I wouldn't even call it a match, it was more like a slaughter. I like to call Brock Lesnar the Beast. Well, he wasn't the Beast, he was the lamb, he was the sheep, and he went to the slaughterhouse. Samoa Joe absolutely butchered him and destroyed him and just stole his belt away from him, just grabbed the belt and took it off of Brock Lesnar. He pried it from Brock Lesnar's cold, dead hands. He may as well be dead. He got absolutely destroyed. In terms of the rating, we were pretty much level with SmackDown. We didn't gain anything. We actually still lost the week, but it was by the smallest of margins. So at least we seem to be putting together good shows now. We can try and beat SmackDown this week. That's what I'm going to try and do. We've got a new wrestling arena we can rent out at the Capital Wrestling Centre, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Road crew, we're going to go and get ahead with the same road crew, basic lights, same stuff. We're going to keep on going. Is there anything in the journal to note? I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. So I think we've covered everything that we want to see. There is the ratings, not a lot in it. We're virtually level with money, and we are virtually a bit, well, not level with fans, but we're not a mile away. So we're close. We can overtake them. Guarantees to choose. Fixed match. It guarantees that the chosen superstar will win their match this week. Weekly limit, 1 per week. That's not bad, actually. Purchase a fixed match power card for... So, I didn't even know this was possible. That's actually pretty cool. But is there anybody that we necessarily want to make sure win this week? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Now, that's definitely a good thing to have, but I don't think there's anything that we necessarily want to book this week to make sure it doesn't happen. So, Fetal Random Super Defense, okay. Send the chosen superstar to a top spa to recover 12 more stamina this week. They will be busy this week and will be unable to be booked for this week's show. I think Brock Lesnar needs a health spa after what happened to him last week. And 3 random 6 superstars in the opposing brand cannot be booked. Raise the entire roster morale by 15. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. I don't know if we should do that right now. I think we'll keep that for now. But there's definitely good perks to have. Right, let's get into this week's show then. Big show. I'm actually experimenting. We're going to have a double change. So after Samoa Joe beating Brock Lesnar, essentially, I'm going to try and turn Samoa Joe heel, while turn Brock Lesnar face in the rematch. Will be at WrestleMania Backlash. But before then, we've got a bunch of rematches. So we had this match last week, I think. Orton and Seth Rollins won. Let's see who wins this week against the team of Ricochet and Damian Priest. And again, it's a win again for Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. It gets 2.5 stars, not bad. Then we have Samoa Joe turning heel after his big win against Brock Lesnar. Looks like he's bragging, he's showboating. Now we have this tag match. Again, we had this 2 weeks ago. And we get the same winners again, Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan. Again, another okay match, 2.5 stars, Fuel's match rating, good stuff. And then with Brock Lesnar coming out, essentially, I don't know, maybe just admitting that Samoa Joe was the better man, but he will not be the better man next time. And that Brock Lesnar is going to make sure he does everything in his power to regain his title at the next pay-per-view. Again, this did okay, it turned him face, that's exactly what I wanted to achieve. And now it's main event time, guys, and here is the stipulation. It's going to be Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks at WrestleMania Backlash, but we don't know what's on the line yet. If Sasha Banks wins tonight, then Becky Lynch's Women's Championship will be on the line. But if Becky Lynch wins tonight, then Sasha Banks' WWE Raw career will be on the line. So, there you go. Something's going to be on the line at WrestleMania Backlash. It's either going to be the WWE Women's Championship or it's going to be Sasha Banks' career. We will find out right now. Let's go. Let's get into this. We're going to play as... I think we'll play as I think I'll have a go as Becky Lynch. I don't think I've played Becky Lynch yet in the game, so we're going to go with the man, or Becky 2 belts, or whatever shit moniker she's going by these days. Yeah, we're going as Becky. And here she is, carrying that title proudly. Big match for Becky Lynch tonight. If she wins, then she doesn't even need to put the belt on the line at the pay-per-view. So she will know that. That will definitely give her motivation, surely, to come out on top here. Sasha Banks knows that she's got it all to lose. Loses tonight and her career could be over on Sunday when the pay-per-view happens. Even if she wins tonight, she knows that she could still lose the opportunity at winning the title. So yeah, massive here. Massive night for the boss. But it is boss time. Boss time. It's the boss versus the man.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha is no longer shy about stealing the spotlight. Sasha's been a top star for quite some time, but the change in attitude earned her SmackDown Women's Championship, her WrestleMania main event. Despite what I say about her attitude, the boss gets it done in the ring.
And then whoever does win, whoever leaves with the belt after WrestleMania Backlash, there's going to be a lot of challengers waiting on the wings. I mean, Liv Morgan, she's 3 wins out of 3. She's on a roll. And surely she deserves a shot at the Women's Champion. Whether it be Becky Lynch, whether it be Sasha Banks. Liv Morgan will want her title shot. And she will want it soon. She deserves it as well. So here we go. Becky versus Sasha. We know the rules, we know the stipulations. What's going to be on the line when we get to WrestleMania Backlash? Will it be Sasha Banks' career, or will it be Becky's women's title? Becky on the ropes. Counters. It's back in the ring. Sasha though. Sasha plants her with a DDT. Sasha Banks 1 step ahead there. And Sasha, I think, she just knew that Becky Lynch was too far away. No point risking it there. Becky Lynch with a takedown. Becky Lynch grabbing the head of Sasha Banks. Going for a quick cover here. I don't think that's quite going to do it. But you got to respect her for trying at least. Trying to put her opponent away early. Go for another cover. And again, Sasha Banks ain't going to be beaten like that. Sasha Banks fighting her way out now. Big shot to the midsection. Another shot. Sasha Banks just tossing snake eyes. Becky Lynch going face first there into the turnbuckle padding. And now Sasha Banks choking the life out of Becky Lynch. These two definitely do not like each other. A lot of history between these women. Sasha Banks with a kick to the back. Becky though ducks underneath. And Becky goes for a roll up. Becky keeps trying to put Sasha Banks away early in this match. And this time, again, Sasha Banks with another kick out. Denying her opponent. What's Becky Lynch got in store here? Against the ropes. Oh, and he just drops a knee over the throat of Sasha. Going for the cover again. And Sasha again kicking out at 1. Sasha not laying down here. Becky rolls in again. No, what's this? Rolls in. Lifts her up. Powerbomb. Into the cover. 2. Oh, and this time she gets a 2 count. And Becky Lynch cannot quite believe it there. Sasha Banks will kick to the head. And Sasha Banks looks like she's got her in a guillotine. Becky Lynch needs to get out of this. She needs to get out of it fast, and she does. She rolls over. I thought she was going to go to a cover there. Sasha Banks manages to break out of that attempt from Becky. Hits a spinning sidekick. Sasha Banks waiting for Becky Lynch to get up. What's she going for here? Oh, the double knees. Sasha Banks beginning to gain a bit of momentum in this match. But Becky again with another counter. And Sasha Banks' bank statement. Oh, but nah. Not too close to the ropes there. Becky Lynch knew what she was doing. Had the intelligence to get to the ropes. Sasha Banks takes her down with a neck breaker. Big time neck breaker on big time Bex. Now Sasha Banks Irish whip into the corner. Sasha Banks runs up to the ropes. Looking like Eddie Guerrero there. Oh, but Becky with a counter. Is Becky going for here? Oh, I think she's going for the pump handle slam. The manhandle slam. And Banks smashes her onto the floor. What's Banks going for here? Banks locks in the bank statement, middle of the ring. And Becky could be in trouble. Becky trying her best not to tap out here, but she's actually doing a good job. Can she get to the ropes? Can she get to the ropes? She can, but she could perhaps... Oh, elbow to the face. That'll break the hold. That'll certainly break the hold. Oh, and a big clothesline from Banks again. But no, Becky ducks underneath. And this time Becky goes for the disarmer. She's got it locked in. She's got it locked in. Banks is trying to escape. Banks does escape. Banks rolls out of it. And Banks with a snap suplex. On to Becky. Oh, Becky with a slap across the boobs. That's Sasha Banks. That works. Becky with a back elbow. And Becky again, disarmer, she's got it locked in. And Banks knows if she taps here, Banks cannot afford to tap. She cannot afford to tap out, and she doesn't. She manages to escape again, pushes Becky Lynch off her. Lynch with a counter. Lynch now going for the manhandle slam, but again, Sasha Banks with a counter. Sasha Banks with a clothesline. Becky ducks underneath. Sasha Banks, gut wrench, suplex. What a back and forth match this is. Becky goes underneath. Becky counters again. Oh, a big boot from Becky Lynch. And I think I could do it this time. Becky Lynch with a massive boot to Sasha Banks. Locks in the disarmer one more time. And Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring. And Sasha Banks is... Oh no! Sasha Banks is just... What the fuck? How? How is Sasha Banks managing to escape this? Oh, and Becky has to let go. Becky couldn't seem to... And Becky again, not again. The arm of Sasha Banks is absolutely destroyed here. Becky Lynch rolls through. What's this? Becky Lynch rolls into disarmer again, but it's a rope break. This time it's a rope break. And Becky Lynch going to the middle rope. Oh, she went for the leg drop. Falls ass first onto the mat. A big club and blow by Banks. And Banks could be a bit to put away. Becky counters. Banks counters. Banks counters again. Neck breaker by Banks. And now Banks just locks it in the middle of the ring. This will do it, I think, surely this time. I think Banks has got it. Maybe not. Becky's trying it. Becky is trying to get this again. And Becky now roll. Oh, big elbow. Banks eats an elbow. And Banks again. Backstab her again. Backstab her again. And Becky, I don't think can get. And she does. She gets to the ropes again. How the fuck is Becky staying in this one? Grabs the leg of Banks. Another shot. Sasha Banks goes behind. Sasha Banks brings her down again. Where's Sasha Banks going this time? Top rope perhaps. Looking for a frog splash. Maybe not. Too far away. Becky with a counter. Going for the manhandle slam this time. Oh, the Becky bottom. The Becky bottom. Becky goes for the cover. And Becky wins. I don't believe it. What a match. What a hard fought victory. Becky Lynch has defeated Sasha Banks. Massive win for Becky Lynch. What a match that was though. I mean, come on. If that's not match of the night, if that's not match of the week, if that doesn't blow anything that SmackDown did out the water, then honestly guys, I do not know. I mean, that is back-to-back weeks where we've had great main events, albeit this one a lot more competitive than last. What the fuck? 2-star match, really? A mediocre match, really? I mean, who decides that bullshit, man? I'm going to put an official complaint into 2K. That match was great. There's no way that was a 2-star match. Unfucking real. Right, let's see what SmackDown have. I'm pissed off. I'm big time pissed off after that. That's... We'll simulate the show. Yeah, I'm not interested in seeing what SmackDown did, to be fair. But it looks like they did a lot better than us. They put on a 3.5-star match, a 2-star, a 2.5-star, and a 3.5-star. So, not good. Their matches delivered, our matches did not. And it looks like it's going to be a big win for SmackDown. We got a fan change of 72,000. But I'll see. Let's see what they got. I've got a feeling they got a lot more than 72,000. 86. So damn, a big win. A big win for SmackDown. Rambling Killer Live said great SmackDown tonight, good matches, and it appears that is the case. It was a big SmackDown. It was a big night, and they've certainly buried us in Philadelphia. So SmackDown with a big victory. They pull away now. Got a big advantage when it comes to the fans. We've still got a slight advantage when it comes to the money. But the money isn't the number one thing here. The money's not the most important thing. Most important thing is the amount of fans watching the show. And at the moment, SmackDown are getting more fans than us. SmackDown are doing better than us. So we need to up our game. Next, we're in Calgary. We're in Canada. Got a couple of emails here. The Visionary has arrived. I've been putting in a lot of work and I think I've earned a shot at the title. Ha 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 ha. How about it? Seth Rollins wants a title shot. And you know what? I'm kind of tempted to agree. But I can't give him one before Brock Lesnar gets his rematch. So I don't know. We might give him one. I'm gonna say no. I don't think you've earned it just yet. I'm sorry, Seth. Oh, give me a break. I'm tired of you protecting some more, and the crowd's gonna get sick of it too. I mean, I'm hardly protecting him. The guy's just been champion for 1 week. I just don't think Seth Rollins has done enough to deserve a title shot. Maybe a number one contender match, yes, but I don't know. Raquel Gonzalez, look, Liv has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else in the roster you can match me up against for a change? Okay. I'll give you someone else. Basically, what you're saying is you can't beat little Liv Morgan, so you want someone else. That's kind of a loser's attitude to have. But yeah, I guess we'll book Raquel against someone else. 1 more week though before the pay-per-view. Maybe we can give Raquel a match against someone else and get her a win to give her some momentum going into the pay-per-view. I think we are going to do it. I think that pay-per-view. I think I'm going to have Raquel Gonzalez versus Liv Morgan. Just do something different, something outside the box. and put a lesser match on the pay-per-view. That's my plan anyway. But yeah, now it means going to the pay-per-view. There will not be a women's championship match. Unfortunately, that was the deal. If Becky Lynch won, it would be Sasha Banks' career on the line at WrestleMania Backlash. So still a lot at stake. But yeah, definitely not a title match, but should still be good, guys. So that's it. Let us know what you think down below. That's going to do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed the series, then keep on liking, guys. Keep on subscribing, and I will get more episodes fired out as quick as possible. I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate all the support. I will catch you guys next time. One more week before WrestleMania Backlash. Hopefully we can put on a good show, try and defeat SmackDown for the first week in the ratings, and then we'll take it from there, guys. But until then, been Scotland 90. Thanks for watching, and peace.